Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Coco Smooth, the casual collector. And in this segment of 1/12 scale military action figures takes, I'm showcasing Mezco 112 G.I. Joe Snake Eyes. As promised, I told you I was now officially really deep into this. So the good news is when I say deep, there's only like 4. But pretty soon before the end of this year, it's going to be 6. And that's going to be Duke and Firefly. So guys, if you guys are mulling it over, now would be a good time to get all the early Mezcos while you still can, while they're still available, so that when you get Duke and Firefly, you're not trying to hunt them down. But yeah, here's what it looks like in the back. Yeah, they started, instead of showing the full retro package, now they're showing what's in it, and it makes sense. It makes hella more sense this way, because it's redundant to have it on twice, you know what I'm saying, as in the previous offering. Now the box here is a little bit bigger than normal, probably because of timber. Yeah, cool. All right, well, let us open him, and hopefully it's not all wrecked or everything's intact. This is my 4th Mezco unboxing that I'm doing. So, and the first one was Roblox, and then I did Predator. Now here we go with Snake Eyes. But before we do that, here's the disclaimer telling you to be careful, right? So, again, no powdered donuts with on your fingertips. So make sure your hands are clean before you play with these. Because you don't want to do laundry with Mezcos. It's not possible, or maybe it is, but you might mess up your stuff. So don't do it. Anywho, yeah, let's take him out of his package. Yeah, I like the way this is assorted, packed much better. Yeah, now this is cool. Got pants, and of course the hands that have throwing stars. I'm not much for this kind of stuff. I'm sure there's people who are, but I'm not me. For I guess it'll be really good for pictures, the action pictures and stuff, for photos. But yeah, nah, I'm cool on that. Looks like I'm not sure why they put that there, but okay, cool. So it's leather up top. It's very reminiscent of like a combo of what it felt like to mess with Destro and Roadblock. At least the pants very Roadblockish. The leather portion of stuff feels very Destro-ish. Yeah, love the head sculpt. Look at the boots. Really cool. Yeah, this thing looks stunning. A whole lot, man. I tell you, the photos really don't do these things justice. And you really gotta just mess with these with your own hands for yourself, and you'll understand the feeling. It's just unbelievable. All right, so it comes with a lot of hands, as you guys can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 different kind of hands. And that's not even including this right hand, throwing hard hand, stars hand. And he's got a whole multitude of weapons. Geez, so many. And the thing is, I don't even want Snake Eyes to really mess with all that. I just want him to have guns in his katana, really. I'm kind of curious as to where we're gonna put some of his stuff. Now that because the instructions very sparse and not very many. Okay, so the knife at least goes to the belt, and yeah, it teaches you how to put where to put the katanas. Okay, here we go. Let us put the let's mess with this box since this is the primary weapons box. Okay, let's lower it so you guys can see more. Head sculpt is very much reminiscent of the second version of uh, Snake Eyes, not the retro version, not the OG Commando version, more like the ninja version with his Arashikage shoulder tattoo symbol. Okay, so based on this, okay, and put the knife. Which knife though? Is this it? Tonto in here. And we'll be putting it on his belt. Okay, cool. So there's a hole here, and you put it in here. Okay, good. But it looks like based on this, it's more supposed to be facing the other way. Let me, there you go. Okay, good. Got blast effects for his pistola. Okay, so, all right, cool. And then I guess, okay, you got choices. Okay, so this one, oh, I think I messed up. Yep, I sure did. Jeez. This is supposed to go for this sword. And I believe this, with the serration at the back, goes to this. There you go. And somehow we just make sure it fits. Okay. It's rubbery, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yep. Now, I'm not sure if it's supposed to go higher, like supposed to go here. I'm gonna try to see if I could make it go here real quick first, though. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Cool. But nah, I don't know. Yeah, nah, this feels like it makes more sense this way. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna leave it like that. Yeah, it feels like it was a little too high up earlier, ever so slightly. Okay. So yeah, it comes with a flash suppressor, but not exactly sure. Okay. Here goes his pistola. And it's kind of cool because his and the Mac 10 pistol and Mac 10 and his butterfly knives, I guess, or not balisongs, but uh, it looks like it comes with an extra mag, and this has a mag, and this is an extra mag for his uh, pistol, and of course the flash suppressor to go with it. Okay, cool. I'm not sure you can put it with in the holster like this. Yeah, most likely not. I wish there was a place to put the flash suppressor in on his uniform at some point, but I guess not. You can't. There's just no place for it. Uh, that's the one thing good about classified. Classified usually can have has a tendency to have places to put them on their persons, but in this case, nada. So yeah, I'm just gonna put his flash suppressor back and the blast effect. I don't even know where I got the blast effect from. Where the heck did this come from? it's not it's not here. Interesting. I have no idea where the blast effect came from. I think it just kind of fell in. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm gonna put his serrated sword back here, and the thing that it goes with there. It goes here. There you go. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that away. Put these away. And give him his Mac 10. I wish they gave him an ump instead, given how high speed he looks. Yeah, he has a bunch of kunais here and grenades and what appears to be the three staff nunchuck or three staff pole or whatever they call it. I'm gonna see what I can do about giving him trigger hands for his Mac 10 and holding. Yeah, okay, so left. Where are your trigger hands? Yeah, here you go. Show me your trigger hands. All right, here we go. Trigger hands. Cool. See if what his Mac 10 Uzi looks like with him. Looks so very throwback. Yeah, this hand, while it feels good to put the thing in, it looks kind of, the weapon itself looks kind of awkward on him. At least that's what it looks like to me. I don't know, how does it look, folks? Does it look awkward or does it look clean? It looks awkward. Anyways, yeah, let's give him, I don't know, jazz hands, jazz fingers right here. Or no, we'll give him spirit fingers right here. Yeah. I got 5 on it. Maybe not the sexiest of hands to use at the moment. Let's let's go with the chop hand instead. the knife hand. It's what I said to do. You obey me, sir. You hear that, Pry? You hear me? Oh man, I miss my. Some days I miss my RP days. Some days. Listen here, Pry. All right, next, let's show the back end. I'm sure you're familiar with the back end, the coaster or stand, and he's got timber there, so it's kind of cool. I don't necessarily want to take timber out because I'm not a big fan of uh, animal wild animals hanging out with professional soldiers. I could understand mutt and junkyard because there's an actual MOS for that, but this I got to do it for the vid for y'all, but to see to see if it's if you guys will like them. But okay, all right. So timber looking kind of peaceful there. It's got a lot of joints. Peaceful face. I'm not gonna front. He's very reminiscent of the timber that comes with classified. It almost feels like he's not much different, really. Let me. Yeah. Comes with different heads. The gnashing of teeth head. I mean, business. Don't head. Face sculpt looks really good. The eyes painted is really good. Holy moly! Yeah, they did an impressive job. The detail on the gosh dang teeth here are remarkable. I'm convinced. Wow. Again, looks great, but it's not really my thing per se. I just don't. I know there's a lot of people out there that play with their toy animals, but yeah, in this case, timber's not the one for me. And of course, the head. Yeah, it looks pretty menacing. Yeah, yeah, really good. I'm convinced. I'm scared. Scary looking face. All right, there you go. Timber looking kind of stoic face. I like it. All right, put it back here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. A lot going on. But yeah, let me bring this up. Okay, so not bad. Um, I'm not gonna front. The joints are a little on the tighter side of stuff, but that's okay. Be gentle. They definitely have in and out swivels, right? But just don't do too much because the clothes you can't really see what's going on underneath here. You're just assuming that it is, put together properly because of the soft goods covering it. There's no getting it out without ripping the soft goods. So be gentle, folks. Be gentle. Yeah. And again, no powdered donuts on your black uh colored Mezco action figs. You know what I'm saying? The stains are just going to be too noticeable. Um Yeah, the plastic quality for this is more reminiscent of what I'd expect from classified, but slightly better. Um, okay, cool. It extends. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can get him into some sword poses then first. See if it was if it'll be interesting for y'all. You know. Let's get his. The trigger hand is not the good one for the sword, so I'm gonna get him a gripping hand. Let's see. Okay, your standard. Here's the trigger. And there you go. Yeah. Oop. All right. Since everyone wants him to be a ninja so bad, we'll give him the ninja look. There you go. See if I can slowly, gently manipulate his joints. Oh man, these ankle rockers are much better than the other Joes that I've gotten so far from Mezco. That's actually pretty good. Can he balance well? Yeah, he balances pretty gosh dang good, folks. Just a matter of how you pose him and stuff. And yeah, look, he's ready to go. He's like, yeah, that's right. And I got my dog. You got my dog? Yeah. Wow. Good looking figure, guys. Um, Now, is would I say that he was worth more? You know, is the paying price for getting your traditional classified snake eyes? I'd say yes. Because the first version of classified snake eyes that was reminiscent of this and not the retro one, I don't know. It's kind of short. And this just kind of looks hella better to me. But but $30 versus 125, you know, the average going rate is a lot to ask for. So it might not be worth it. But for the hardcore action figure enthusiasts that are about more to more of the high end looking stuff, this will be worth it for because it looks good and look it matches well with the other Mezco so far. Yeah. Just the way his pants feels and looks really good, I would say. Yeah, just the balance on this thing is so much better. It's almost worth it on just that alone than a classified fig. But that's me. That's my team. My view on the matter. Man, I cannot wait till we get Duke because Duke with these guys is gonna look really dope. And I'm kind of wondering if they're gonna do Baroness and Scarlet and Oh man, Cloth Cobra Commander is gonna be the ish. If I do that, I probably won't even bother getting getting the classified one to open if they make a Cobra Commander in Mezco. Yeah, this looks good, guys. This is an awesome figure. It just balances so well. You know, GI Joe classified fig. Some of it takes a lot more time to get it to adjust, but this just even slight adjustments has like a really good center of gravity. It just knows how to stand up. Um, yeah, I love this. It's a good look. Gauntlets on point, hands on point. Yeah. Um, Final thoughts on this. I know this is a much shorter video than normal, but it just kind of worked out like that. Uh, is it worth it? I say yes. Um, I don't know if I necessarily needed timber in my life, but this figure feels good, looks good, and has extra head, so it's a win. So for those who are timber enthusiasts, you guys are winning. But in my opinion, I didn't really need a timber. But for 125 bucks, that's not bad because these things are normally about 115 on the high end, 100, 80 to 100. So in a way, you get more bang for your buck if you're happy with getting timber and a bunch of these accessories and extra, hands. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Um, See how they all kind of look good together, like congruent. The congruency test, yeah, the mashup looks great. And yeah, pretty soon we're going to be doing the Storm Shadow one, and we'll have them doing a dual, so you can see what it looks like. The two Rashikagi are, with each, confronting each other. I'd say this is worth it, guys. But that's just me. He's gonna look good with Duke. When Duke comes in, Duke's gonna be, oh my gosh, or even when he fights against Firefly, gonna be pretty good. Yeah, I would recommend. But for the guys who are more into the budgets, maybe not so. You could live with a regular Snake Eyes. There's no absolute need to have this, but for, oh man, this is gonna sound kind of elitist, but for people rearing closer to my age, that have enough ends to do this, I would recommend you guys do this. For you young bucks, classified's okay for now, for on the budgets, but when you're older, yeah, this is almost kind of like the way to go. It almost feels like you're supposed to be 40 years old plus playing with something like this, especially based on the gosh dang uh, property and the and the property, the brand, and the style, and this is a more sophisticated thing. But of course, I'm not judging. It just feels that that's the way an adult should play. If that makes any sense. I don't, like, old people should be playing this, and I understand why the generation above me was so into the taller 1/6 scale Joes with all the soft goods that they got, and of course the prices for those are outrageous. But they're playing with a retro style, the old way of doing things. This is the modern take, but at a of that, but on the property based on the 80s style of things, and with new scientific advances and engineering advances for toys, so that you can change hands and more articulation and poses and stuff. And yeah, it's definitely, for us, because back then there was only so many of the kind of GI Joe soldiers you can get, versus now, where GI Joe, the Real American Hero, had like a gazillion characters. Imagine trying to get Doc in this, or Shipwreck with soft goods. um I wouldn't mind. I would most likely get those. I'm hoping they make a Dusty in this kind of style. Heck, I'll just get them all. If they, whatever it is that Mezco does, it's going to be real good with GI Joe. All right, folks. This is all I got for this segment of 112 scale military action figures takes the Mezco 112 scale GI Joe Snake Eyes and Timber. I'm your host, Coco Smooth, the Casual Collector. And until next video, folks, ciao.